Hi everyone, this is Vicki Verley, the Rock and Roll Prophetess. I'm not all dolled up today. I just woke up, so I'm a little puffy, probably a little plain. But I want to talk about this missing plane in Malaysia. Now, when they said, now after I finish this video, I'm going to talk about, tell you that I'm not swearing that this is fact, but it's something I've flashed on a few times, so I'm going to put it out there. Because, maybe it can help somebody. Maybe it can help some people. The minute they said about how that box was stopped, I heard that the other day on the news or somewhere, and they said, well, they think somebody disconnected that box or whatever, the tracking device. Immediately, I had a flash, and I've seen it several times since then, so I'm going to put it out there. I see them on an island. I see them on an island. I see people on an island, on the shore of a small island. And I see guns. I see big guns, like machine guns, or assault weapons, And I see them being pushed along, like hurry along here. They're pushing them along nudging them with the guns. And I don't feel like everybody's alive either. I feel like some are, but I think not everybody's alive. Now again, I don't want to worry anybody, and I could totally be wrong, because the minute they said about the box, your mind goes to hijacking, and it could even be fears within me rising up. I mean, I'm going to allow for that. And I also believe in, multiple timelines and stuff too, so it could be something like that. But I do keep seeing it. And then the other thing was, I took it into the shower with me, because I get a lot of info in the shower yesterday. And Indonesia came to my mind. Now I know it's kind of all the same. I found out after. Wasn't sure exactly if it was this. I hadn't looked at a map to this point. But Indonesia. So maybe the island is in Indonesia. Malaysia and Indonesia are neighbors, it seems. There was a war between Malaysia and Indonesia in the 60s. I did see that on a Wikipedia post. So I don't know, but that could be like another clue to the puzzle. If it's all one thing, then maybe if they're all friends and everything, then maybe it's just this island I'm seeing is somewhere in Indonesia. The other thing is I feel like it's very small. And secondly, I don't feel like you would see the plane from the air. I feel like if there's a plane on there, it's covered in vegetation. Not because it's been there a long time, intentionally covered with green stuff. So just for that reason, so it wouldn't be visible from the air. But I see them on the shore. I see guys with guns, and I see them pushing the people with the guns, hurrying them along. But it doesn't. I think there was hundreds of people on that flight. It doesn't feel like hundreds at all. And the number 16 even comes to mind. I don't want to say that there's only 16 people, but maybe that's a date. That could just be anything. So I just put it out there in case there's any truth in it at all and it could help them in any way. Those are a couple little things that I've been picking up. Okay. Thanks for watching, and I'll speak to you soon.